Yes, Mataji.
Mariana, yeah.
Mataji. Hello.
So it's going to be an extempo class from Mobile Prabhu. And to Prabhu, sing? Sing. There was some change of plans sign. So some other colors are needed.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you for coming in Sunday program in Oslo temple. It's very nice to see you all here. And yeah, it's really nice that you're all taking the time to come to the temple on Sunday and dedicate some time to the Lord Jagannath and the devotees. It's really important to spend time together and cultivate the seed of bhakti. We'll start by singing Jaya Radha Madhava. Oh yeah. I don't know if I should say something. My name is Mariana, I'm from Greece, and I've been living in a temple in ashram, different temples, like in Europe, since like almost 3 years, full time. And yeah, trying to learn and trying to grow and trying to find, I guess, what we are all searching coming here. I'm still in the process of learning, so sitting here doesn't mean I know more than you. So I will ask you to help me out today. We'll try to have a conversation, and that we can all share and interact and maybe get to know each other, as it's very important in bhakti to actually develop relationships and help each other and do things together and get closer to Krishna together. Like in other paths, sometimes people think that we need to be alone to do it by ourselves, but that's not possible. Yeah, so I'll start by singing. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Bhakti Gana Jaya Jaya Gopi Jana of course, it's something that happened 5,000 years ago on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, and it's something that we can all learn from, apart from the historical significance, and then how we can get inspired from that conversation that happened in the middle of the battlefield when Arjuna was really depressed, and he wanted to run away from the battle. But then he opened his heart to Krishna, he expressed his doubts, and then he said how, and then he asked for help, and then in that moment he gave the opportunity to Krishna to actually give him wisdom, to help him transform his vision. In this world we don't have much knowledge, spiritual knowledge, because we can have material knowledge, but this cannot help with the deeper understanding. And we can feel quite helpless because there is no frame of life. So we were saying last time how there are different layers of vision. There is the material vision, like the physical, what we see from our physical. The mind comes in and gives interpretations through our experiences and memories. So that's the intellectual vision. And then and then these two, which most people have, the material physical vision or the emotional or mental vision, the mental platform, we can very easily get depressed. But through the scriptures, we start to have wisdom, and then it opens our eyes to a higher reality, we can connect to, and then we can overcome problems. And then when things happen in our life, instead of getting depressed, we can actually use it as opportunities for growth. And then we can have a spiritual vision. They say, I think it's called Chakshu Shastra, something like when we have spiritual vision, then we have different vision. The eyes, we see the world with different eyes. And this is why the Bhagavad Gita was spoken 5,000 years ago in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, when Krishna and Arjuna were having that conversation. So last time we were saying, we started with the verse when Arjuna wanted to drop his weapons and give up the fight and run away. But then, so that is the part when the mind takes over, when things come, when doubts come. We usually see doubts as it's something that we can really use to grow, because without doubts we cannot have a journey, a spiritual journey. We cannot start on questioning on life. If we just accept everything as it is, then we cannot really grow. So the verse, today's chapter 13, verse 32. Anaditvam nirgunatvat paramtmayam avyayam sharirastopi konteya nakaroti nalipyate. You want to repeat? So, Anaditva nirgunatvat paratmayam avyayam Sharirastopi konteya na karoti na lipyate Anaditva nirgunatva paramatmayam avyayam Sharirastopi konteya
Sharirastopi Kaunteya
Na karoti na lipyate.
Na karoti na lipyate.
The chant?
Anaditvam nirgunatvat
Anaditvam nirgunatvat
Paramatmayam avyaya
Paramatmayam avyayam
Sharirastopi kaunteya
Sharirastopi Kaunteya
Karoti na likyate
Na karoti na lipyate
Anaditvam nirgunatvat
Anaditvam nirgunatvat
Paramatmaya bayaya
Paramatmayam avyayam
Srirasto api konte
Sharirastopi Kaunteya
Nakaroti na littaye
Na karoti na lipyate
Anaditvam nirgunatvam
Anaditvam nirgunatvat Paramatmayam avyayam
Sharirastopi Kaunteya
Sharirastopi Kaunteya
Karoti na lipyate.
Na karoti na lipyate
Okay, word by word translation. Anaditvat,
Anaditvat
due to eternity.
Due to eternity
Nirgunatvat,
Nirgunatvat
due to being transcendental.
Due to be transcendental
Parama,
Karma
beyond material nature.
Beyond material nature
Atma,
Atma
spirit.
Spirit
I am,
I am
this.
this
Avyaya,
Avyaya
inexhaustible.
Inexhaustible
Sharirasta,
Sharirasta
dwelling in the body.
Dwelling in the body
Api,
Happy
though.
Though
Konteya,
Kaunteya
O son of Kunti.
O son of Kunti
Nakaroti,
Na karoti
never does anything.
Never does anything
Nalipyate,
Na lipyate
nor is he entangled.
Nor is he entangled
Translation by His Divine Grace is Bhagavatam, Swami Prabhupada. Those with a vision of eternity can see that the imperishable soul is transcendental, eternal, and beyond the modes of nature. Despite contact with the material body, O Arjuna, the soul neither does anything nor is entangled. Purport. A living entity appears to be born because of the birth of the material body, but actually the living entity is eternal. He is not born, and in spite of his being situated in a material body, he is transcendental and eternal. Thus he cannot be destroyed. By nature he is full of bliss. He does not engage himself in any material activities. Therefore, the activities performed due to his contact with material bodies do not entangle him. Those with the vision of eternity can see that the imperishable soul is transcendental, eternal, and beyond the modes of nature. Despite contact with the material body, O Arjuna, the soul neither does anything nor is entangled. Om Ajnana-timirandasya janantana shalakaya chakshur-militam yena tasmai Shri-Gurave namaha. Panchakalpatarubhyasya kripa-sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavabhyo namo namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta-vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So yeah, in this verse we see Krishna is telling to Arjuna what is his true identity. Because when we come here, we grow up in society that keeps telling us who we are, but based on material designations, like where we are born, what we study, what is our economical status, and so on, even our character and personality, and so on. So many things that we are not. And then when we have this as a frame of mind, it's really easy to, even not make the right choices, how we are in this world and how we relate to each other and so on. And then it's easy to be full of doubts and problems and so on. But then the first thing, the Bhagavad Gita has made a few very good insights. Obviously, it's full of good insights, but there's some 8 basic steps that one can take. The first is to reconfigure our identity, to really identify with the right thing, that we are this spirit soul, which is a part of Krishna, and that we are not this body or mind and so on, and to have proper spiritual vision. And then we can use this to have a successful life. So the next step is to actually redefine what is actual success. Because even Arjuna at the beginning, he says, even if I win a prosperous kingdom and live like the demigods in heaven, I don't think I will be happy. And many people, we think that we can find happiness in this material world the way it is, or if we are rich and so on. And but actually, that's not the goal of life. But we follow the general education and so on. We easily will be misguided into thinking and trying to get happy in the material world. And this is also one of the main lies, that because we follow, that is commonly spread, that we think that we can be happy in this material world, so then we can use our energy and resources in that instead of trying to please Krishna, which is the supreme occupation of every soul. And that's why we come here. And yes. Can you think of some lies that we maybe accept? There is something for example, if we accept a lie, if we say a lie too many times, then we start to believe in it. And then if many people accept this lie, it becomes a culture. And then if this culture continues from generation to generation, it becomes a tradition. And then we are born in a tradition, and without questioning anything, we just accept. And then we just continue doing the same thing, because everybody else is doing. And that's why it's good to question and have doubts, actually. Because then we can really question, what kind of lies do we believe in without questioning and running in autopilot, and then we don't know why we're not happy. Can you think of some lies that we might be accepting without questioning, because it's just common sense? Or yes?
Norwegians are born with skis on their feet.
Oh, really?
That's the truth in Norway.
Okay, that's nice. It's a nice skill, superpower. So not every Norwegian person can ski.
Not really.
You cannot ski. Yeah.
There are many, for example.
Yeah.
Live only once. Live only once.
Yeah. You only live once, so you have to make the best out of it, enjoy as much as possible to the end. There is no afterlife. Yes? Yeah, it's good to question these things, because then we become awake, actually. Then we think, okay, something is not as we thought it was, actually. And then we can, okay. Then there is another point I want to make. It's about faith. And then we just follow it because our parents did it, and then everybody else is doing it, so we're doing the same. Which is good in the beginning to start with, but then we need to develop our own. And then we got the Bala Duta Padita faith, which is when there is a very inspired, very good preacher, and then or a person that really inspires us, and then we have faith because this person is such a firm believer. But again, it's something outside of us, so we need to develop our inner faith, which I forgot. No, it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't matter so much the name in Sanskrit, but yeah, to develop the faith that is inside of us. And to do this, we really have to go on this journey and question things, question society, or like how we do things, why we do, like we say, like to deepen your why, like to find your purpose, and to really question, like, yeah, why we're here, what's the purpose and stuff, and yeah, all of this. That's why you study the Bhagavad Gita, and then we can actually develop faith. And then there is the seed of faith is very important, and often, yeah, we get this faith because we saw someone or something, like a process or like a person. Maybe some of us, I don't know how we all came here today, like or no, not today, but how we all came to this movement or to start following this process. Maybe we met someone on the street, maybe someone gave a book or some sweet, or do you want someone to share how you came here? Yes.
I met Krishna Brahmachari on an airport.
Nice.
I was traveling and then I was looking at this, what is called, the screen with all the information on planes going and coming.
Mm.
And then this monk came up to me and he said hello and started the conversation with me. And it was nice, so I listened to him. I had some time.
Mm.
And then he wanted me to have a book. And I said, okay, yeah, sure. And he asked for a small donation, so I gave a donation, and then I was captured.
It's very nice. Yeah, very often devotees, they say they go out of their way to help or like to inspire other souls to come into this journey. And it's really important how we can all do that. Like we can inspire others by our example or by doing some small service or either going out in the street or like giving a lecture or like volunteering in some project, or in some places, I don't know here, but there is like Food for Life in many places around the world. There is a lot of nice opportunities for service. Because they say like there is a question like how does the bhakti develop actually? What is the start of bhakti? Like how can one start feeling bhakti? Is it like something like can you do it like an exercise that you can increase your bhakti, or and usually it's the mercy of the devotee that they stopped, like they have, everybody has like very busy lives, but devotees take time to interrupt other people's lives. Like maybe people are usually busy going to work and so on, but usually, for example, some kirtan devotees, when they go out on the street and they kind of cut through the routine of people, or like some people say they go on their own work or so on, but they take the time to give some mercy, and then a life can really be transformed. But just one, maybe 5-minute interaction or less, like depends, a few seconds, or and then when the book is on the hand, then the life of a person is really transformed. And this is the beginning of bhakti, but it's also beginning of developing faith at the same time, because when someone takes the time to give you something really nice, that these books are really nice that we have, and then they really help to create some really positive change in someone, to reconnect souls with Krishna, to start their journey. And then it's really important this because it's also connected with relationships. So like I said in the beginning, it's not that something we can do alone. We really depend on the devotees, on the devotees' mercy, and we cannot do progress by ourselves. Like we cannot go in a cave and meditate for I don't know how many thousands of years, or I don't know, even our very modern rooms, flats or whatever, like with technology and so on. We cannot just sit and do it by ourselves. We really depend on devotees to develop our faith and even to open our hearts, to share our doubts, to be open to the answers, like to the feedback and the wisdom of the devotees. Of course, it's connected to the Shastra, the knowledge. And
Can I
then,
ask one question?
yes.
Can you, what is actually faith? Because we have like different interpretations. What is the criteria of a thing to be called as faith?
So what is faith? There is different types of faith. And then there is, some people say like blind faith.
And people
Or-
say this one thing is like belief. I believe in something. And faith is like much more than believing something. And there is trust. So what is the difference between the three words? Like
Faith, belief,
when
and
does
trust.
belief becomes faith?
What is it for you?
No, I just want a general. What is the difference actually? I believe in something, but what is that tipping point that belief becomes a faith? Like, when is it like I start trusting that my belief is converted into faith?
Can I say that?
Yeah.
I think the basic definition of a faith comes from non-questioning. Like traditionally, if any religion has the basics common point that you should follow without questioning, like that's the basic of many religions. So that's why many people, when they start questioning, they start with their faith. And I believe that
So to
English,
start with what?
as soon as people start questioning, they start to shake on their faith. With the question, faith shakens. So what I think that basically English don't have any words which will belongs to this Sanatan principle of the Shraddha.
Yes, Shraddha.
So I don't think that English has any words regarding that. Or with the people who make the English language, we never thought about this. They don't even know this concept exists.
Yeah, but like.
So what is Shraddha and then the...
Shraddha is something which is eternally developed within. It's not something which can be shaken, but it is strong with questionings and realizations.
Yeah, but the thing is like we should question.
Yes.
But when we have no doubts, like she explained to me, maybe then it becomes a faith. Then I get answers internally, right?
Their doubts finished.
Doubts are finished and maybe
Then it becomes a faith.
So I just want to make a little comment. You have these Sanskrit terms, Shraddha. There is also the term Nishta. Nishta means unbreakable, unshakable faith. But that depends that you have some realization,
yeah,
you know.
exactly.
So there's a saying, Adau Shraddha. That's the very beginning of spiritual life. That means you have some faith. You have maybe heard somebody who has inspired you, and you start thinking, yeah, that must be true. So that's kind of immature faith.
Yeah.
So that are two Sanskrit terms. Otherwise, it's difficult to say exactly at this point. Shraddha turns into Nishta. It's a gradual process. But the Nishta means completely unbreakable faith. But again, that means you have some experience, you have some realizations. So that comes with maturity.
Yeah, so faith is not something that we cannot question, and we put our faith in many things. Even people who say, I don't believe in anything, they believe in something, and it's where we put our faith in, so it's our active contribution actually. It's active faith, is not like passive, accepting everything without questioning. Like for example, if you take airplane, you believe in the technology that lifts this machine in the air, and the pilot that is in a state to take you to your destination. Or when you go to the doctor, you put your faith in the doctor. And whatever you do in your life, that you need to have some faith in order to do it, or else we couldn't do anything. We would stay at home. So faith is really... But the way they use it usually in the common, outside, they mean faith as a religion, as unquestionable and and so on, but this is not what faith really is. Faith is it's an active process that we engage, we practice, we try, we observe, we reflect, we take time, and we actively engage, or else we cannot develop faith. Even if you say, okay, my parents did this, I will do the same, maybe it will work. And then you just wait, and time passes, 10 years, 20, nothing is happening. I mean, there is a little bit, it's nice to have some faith instead of nothing at all. But we need to actively engage. And soon there will be arti, I think.
Just continue until the open.
Okay. It's like a couple of minutes, not so much. But it's really nice to, we can all take time to, for example, every day reflect, take some time when we practice to observe, like, how can I strengthen my faith? Where do I put my faith in? Or at the same time, also question, faith is not only like on spiritual things, like, or religion, also like, why I still do this, like, I don't know, this exercise, or I don't know, why I think that this will make me happy, like in material things. Like we said earlier, we put our faith, we think that we'll be happy in the material world. But then, what happens?
I'm just looking at the rush hours.
Okay, is that ready?
Sorry.
The curtain is half open. Jagannath Bhagavatam.
Yeah.
So what is the conclusion?
Yeah, the thing is like it is material world is full of problems, and it's nice to, the sooner we see it, then we can start putting our faith in the spiritual knowledge and association and spiritual reality and so on. And to keep questioning. And then you get stronger in this. You get in some point into the Nishtha stage to be unbreakable. Not unquestionable, but unbreakable.
Yeah, I like the word Nishtha because I can understand that from India, so I know like Shraddha is different, but Nishtha is something unshakable.
And it's important to share, to open, to discuss, to come together. I think, I know there is Bhakti Shastri going on, it's very nice, so it's a very good opportunity to learn the scriptures and ask questions to Tamagati Prabhu, and to create more, like, come for service, because this is when we do service, we also get insights and knowledge, and we get closer. So maybe now...
But we used to do one round of japa, which we really miss now.
You want to do that, or
One round of japa, now we have like, for the past few Sundays we are not doing, and we're doing japa together in nights. So if we can
do you want to do?
We can do one round.
one round.
Yeah?
We can do one round. We used to do it more before, yeah.
We can
If
do.
you lead,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was thinking about it actually. I was here
Anybody
like
needs malas, please raise your hand. Yeah.
Who needs malas?
Okay.
I was thinking about it today because 2 years ago I was here and we did one round together. It was very nice. I still have some rounds. Yeah. You see the ecstasy of devotional service. Do we all know how to chant?
You can show them to have a small introduction.
So we take the mala between our fingers, the little finger, not the pointing finger. Whatever the names of the finger. And then we start in the Krishna Pit. We say first the Panchatattva mantra. We get the blessings. And then we start with the Hare Krishna Maha mantra. Just one breath at a time. We try to focus on the sound. It's very important, the hearing. It's very simple. Anybody can do it. Children, old people, young people, educated people, non-educated people. It's joyful. Do you want one?
Yeah, some extra.
Are we ready? Yeah? Okay. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta-vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. I don't know, maybe I skipped something. How was that? Great. I'm happy. I just remember something about, you said about the language, that the English words are not satisfying somehow describe faith. That's why the Sanskrit is called Devanagari, the language of the gods, and they have so many words, and each word, sometimes to translate in English, you need maybe 10 or more words to describe one word in Sanskrit, and there is, I think, like 70 words for water or for love, depends on the flavor and the relationship and so many other things. So yeah, we should all learn Sanskrit. Very easy. But yeah, we can do it slowly with Pasachasti maybe. Yeah, if someone doesn't have seats and wants to take, I think they can approach someone from the temple, they can buy it from here, and it's nice to do this every day. I mean, in the beginning it takes more time, but as you practice it gets easier and faster and more nectarian. Yeah, we can have arti, I guess.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. See you next Sunday. Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Those who still have their wallet, if you want to keep it, you can keep it. If not, you can give them to me.
Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Namine. Krishna Hare Krishna Prabhupada, Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharya, Ashtotara Shastri Shri Srimad A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Iskcon BBT Founder Acharya, Shri Srimad Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Namameta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंद राधा कुंद गिरि गोदान की जय श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय मायापुर धाम की जय द्वारका धाम की जय जगन्नाथपुर की जय गंगा माई की जय यमुना माई की जय भक्ति देवी की जय तुलसी महारानी की जय Iskcon Oslo Ki Jai. All glories to the some devotees. All glories to the some devotees. All glories to the some devotees. All glories to Shishi Guru Garanda. Lord Vishnu Ki Jai. Namaste Narasindhaya. Namaste Narasindhaya. Premanande, Haribol, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I am doing the announcement seva on behalf of Sanatana.